Dynasty.
Back. Well, those of y'all that are left. Let me stop. It's your boy oO5 Dynasty. Chilling, about to do another little vlog. Yeah, want to give a shout out to my boy Ghetto Styles. He just reached 4K. You know what I'm saying? YouTube subscribers, big milestone, especially how how long it took him, and all the hard work that he put in, the grind. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give him this, respect. Just off the grind alone, we know how hard it is. The people outside of this entertainment world, they don't really know how hard it is. They look at us like we're wasting our time, but we know. And if you get a chance, jump over to his channel and give him a quick shout out on that 4K. A couple other people made some milestones too. I think I saw Lifted Noise. I think he just reached 6K if I'm not mistaken. So give a shout out to Lifted Noise. I'm saying on that 6K milestone, doing his Thug Dizzle. You already know, man. Go over there, check out one of his videos, give him a shout out on that, 6K. Much respect, Lifted Noise, doing your thing, man. Keep it up, keep it going. Alright, so today's video is pretty simple. I gotta go help the kids. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Gotta help the kids, you know what I'm saying? Who else I want to give a shout out to? I want to give a shout out to the King O Caesar. I believe he broke 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So congratulations on that mark too, brother. I be checking, I be going through YouTube, checking everybody out, you know what I'm saying? Seeing all the milestones, see people doing their Thug Dizzle, starting a new series and stuff like that, continuing with their, their first series. It's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? To see the growth. I like it, you know what I'm saying? And what else? Before I get into this topic, so give a shout out to Linda's son, doing his Thug Dizzle, El Chapo, Idaline, Jedi, Ja Beats, what's his name? Wiggs? I can't remember his name. Well, I gotta go to my YouTube channel. So Ghetto Styles, definitely Ghetto Styles, No Lid Creations, also known as Miss Creations. Oh, gotta give a shout out to Beats. She be doing her Thug Dizzle too. It's mad people though. It's a lot of people. So, what's that dude's name? Sensei? Nah, I gotta go on my channel. It's so many people. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard to give shout outs, because you're gonna leave people out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, channel. All right. Let's go in here. Put one of these joints right here. Go this one right here. I'll do it like that anyway. Yeah. Let's go to the comment section really quick. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Oh, DJ, how you say your name? Wanwell? Felitas? Man, I can't say your name, man. I'm sorry. He's always there showing mad love and support. Who else? Let me go through here. Yeah, I said that. Oh, Timo, can't forget Timo. Can't forget Wicked Wendy, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Sick Witted Skills, gotta give you a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Also, J Mac, gotta give you a shout out. Also, Sweet Dreams Foundation, gotta give you a shout out. Daft Balik, gotta give you a shout out, brother. You know how we go back, way back from Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give you a shout out. Next time I gotta write this down. I gotta write all the names down. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people. I'm just going through my channel right now. Oh yeah, Jezza. Gotta give Jezza a shout out. Dumb Jezza. That's how you say Dumb Jezza? Yeah, Jezza. Killer Flow. He always coming through. Studio Gangster. Always coming through. Ed Sense Rivera, gotta give you a shout out. His beats is dope too. He got an ill swing. J.E., gotta give you a shout out. You be coming through. Studio Gangster, D Mungle be coming through, showing love. Leo Pacat, I don't know how to say it. I think how you say it. Pacat. He be coming through a lot. I guess I'm just doing shout outs today. Let's go into this video. I'm doing shout outs. That's right. It's gonna be like 15 minutes of shout outs. Say nah. Oh yeah, Dirt Low. Can't forget Dirt Low. He be doing his thug dizzle. He be grinding hard though. You can't, yo, Dirt Low be on his. DJ Zombie be coming through, showing love. I be going over there too. Raw Authentic Podcast be coming through. Yo, you gotta go check out his podcast. That dude is one funny motherfucker. They be wild now. Conscious. Yo, Conscious. Yo, you gotta go check out his joint. His beats be off the beat rack, off the rockers. Urban Cow. I think I said Ja already. Ja Beats. Yeah. What's this? Little Bob. That's how you say it? He be doing all the reggae joints. Yeah, he crazy with it. Caroline Ann. Her music is phenomenal. She's just such a great vocalist, man. Singing and rapping, you know what I mean? I said El Chapo is my road dog. You know what I'm saying? Some people I see in here, they don't come by anymore. It's alright though, it's alright, you know, that's it, man. You know, we got lives. Oh yeah, Dojo Television. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his thug dizzle. He be hitting me up on Instagram. But yeah, man, it's a lot of people, you know. If I forgot you, I apologize. Just hit me in the comment section. I'm gonna start jotting this stuff down just so certain videos, not every video, but certain videos, I'm gonna give shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Give back some love and support, you know what I mean? And maybe I'll start just putting links in the description, like, so people to go and check you out too. I don't care, man. It's all marketing, promoting, that's it, man. I share y'all stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all share my content too, you know what I mean? Let's help each other grow. But anyway, so today's video is a cool video because I wanted to give you a little insight on like my music production. So my music production started out, what year? I can't remember. I mean, I know what year. I got stuff written down on my computer, but it was like the early 2000s. So I had this DJ, well, he wasn't a DJ at the time. It was a dude I was working with at the Boys and Girls Club. He came to my job with a CD saying, yo, you know about this program called Fruity Loops you can make beats on? I can make beats on the computer? Like, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't even have a computer at the time. So he showed me, and then I went and got a computer, and then when I got the computer, I brought the CD home, and then I put the disc in, and it was a pirated version of Fruity Loops at the time. So, I mean, I don't condone that, so don't do that. I actually own that FL Studio now. I paid the money. But I started making beats by sampling. He showed me how to sample. There's a program called Ghost Wav back in the days, and you was able to bring in audio through that and sample it. So I learned how to sample, and then, but I always wanted to learn how to make beats on my own, you know what I'm saying, without sampling. So I would mess around with stuff inside the FL Studio, but I was not good at it at all. I was really, really, really bad. Bad, man. So I kind of like, I would mess around a little bit, but I would always revert back to what I was comfortable with, which was sampling. And I wasn't even comfortable with sampling because I didn't really know how to sample like that either. I was just trying. I was trying to find certain loops and like movies. I was downloading mad stuff. It was MP3 files too. Go figure, I was sampling MP3 files. So I was downloading mad stuff from movies, video games, just whatever I could think of off the top of my head. I used to watch back there. I was just trying to download. And I was downloading off of like LimeWire or a program called Aries. I was just taking mad stuff and Napster, but Napster got shut down. So there's other programs that were still working. So I was just taking. I was just listening. Oh, that sounds like a cool loop, and just looping stuff up. And mind you, my samples back then were they were straight loops. Like I find something, I'll loop it. I wasn't even really manipulating it like that or trying to like hide it. I wasn't even thinking about hiding the sample so I wouldn't have to pay for copyright clearance because I didn't really know about that stuff. I didn't really know about the music industry like that. So I would just take a sample, boom, boom. Oh, I got an LP. Oh, I thought it was L. Till Legend, like nah. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep at it. So that finally I started to get the hang of looping stuff up, and then I was making some dope beats. They weren't like phenomenal, anything like that, because I still didn't know about mixing and mastering, stuff like that. I mean, I didn't really know about that. So there was really no reason for me to know about it if I was taking other people's work that was already mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? So I was just putting those loops in, that I would bring in all my percussion and stuff like that, and I was just figuring out different ways to make my loop sound dope. So that was my beat those were my beats. That was my skill level. It wasn't high, top notch, and nothing like that. And then I started to make beats that was good enough for people to go into the studio with, but it still wasn't like I didn't feel 100%. Sorry, I did not feel 100% comfortable with doing that because I still wanted to make original content. That thought process was always there, and I always have the question of how. You know what I'm saying? And why, or how, or when. So the who, what, when, where, and why. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, how do they do this? You know what I'm saying? So Ja just asked No Lid Creations. He asked her in the comment section on one of these videos. He said, I'm still waiting on to see what inspires Dynasty, oO5 Dynasty. And the simple question is the unknown. So I'm always inspired by what I don't know. So if I don't know it, I'm like, well, I should know it, or know how to do it, or know what's going on. So when I was making beats, yeah, I would take a sample. But it was like, well, how did they make that sample? That was the unknown to me. What did they use? How did they get that sound to sound like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I wanted to figure out how to tackle the unknown and to make amazing beats without having to use somebody else's piece of work. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that is wrong. I'm not saying that, because I'm telling you, sampling is amazing. It's just, you know, it's such an art form in its own. But for me, you know what I mean, I need to know the unknown. So since I don't know the unknown, I need to figure out the unknown, and once I figure out the unknown, then I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the known. You know what I'm saying? And now, since I'm a part of the known, now I need to learn how to perfect what I now know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I want to be great at that. I want to be the best. I want to be the GOAT, greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? When people say oO5 Dynasty, I want them to be like, yo, that dude, when he make beats, holy. When he do his graphics, holy. When he create those logos, holy shit. When he start popping the lock and pop, 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 waving his animating and stuff like that, his dancing, holy shit. When he doing the reggae dancing, holy shit, that dude right, you know what I'm saying? When he playing a video game, he busting their ass because they can't think like him, their IQ is like this and his shit like this, holy shit. And that brings us back to old shit Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? It all it's in the circle. So it's the unknown. So that's what inspires me. I'm saying the unknown, because I know how. It's just, then that's one of the reasons why I know so much stuff, because I want to know, like, how's that? How's that? How's that? What's that? What? Okay, boom. I'm like this. And I told y'all before, I'm always a sponge. I'm constantly a sponge. They say little children is a sponge, but me, I'm a sponge for life. You know what I'm saying? Some people forget that aspect, and they get stuck on certain things, and they stay repetitive and they stay in that. But me, I'm a sponge. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. Like, I was drawing these alcohol markers. I was drawing in my book. And I was like, well, how do they make these alcohol markers? Because maybe I could start an alcohol marker company and design my marker to be like this. That literally thought that popped into my head. You know what I'm saying? I never stopped thinking on that level. But anyway, so then what happened was, you know, my pops, well, he lost our house, and we became homeless. So we was homeless for like a year or so. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping out of a car. Going, selling all of our merchandise, whatever we had, we were selling it to eat. You know, washed up in like a gas station bathroom, stuff like that, or washed up at work. Still going to work. And then what happened was, my job, I was working at the Boys and Girls Club at the time. The executive director there was the second or third guy who came in after the original guy. The original guy was the best. But the second or third guy who came in, he stole all the money. So when he stole all the money, this is Boys and Girls Club works off of grants. So it's a non-for-profit organization, meaning like there's profit there, like money comes in, but you're a non-for-profit organization, so you're not trying to get rich off of these kids coming to your facility. You're trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? So he took all the money. So now we wound up working out. We worked like 2 months straight without getting paid. So it was a double whammy. My pops lost the house. We're homeless. And I wasn't getting paid for work. Still having to go to work, and put a smile on my face for those children, but they don't know, after I leave, I'm going back home, which I don't have a home. I'm going to sleep in a car. And then eventually I wound up moving in with Legend, his girl. Well, she was living with us, but she got on Section 8 and wound up getting an apartment. And then when she gets in an apartment with Legend's daughter, Legend moves in with her. Legend's like, I can't leave my brother sleeping in the car. She's like, oh, he can come in here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she let me come in, but she ain't let me, like, she let me come in, but she ain't treat me kind. I had to pay rent. I didn't have money coming in, but I still had to pay rent. And then on top of that, I had to sleep on the floor. So I couldn't sleep on her couch. And I had to sleep in the living room, so I had to sleep on the floor. That's why I have a permanently bad back, because I slept on the floor for like months on end. And I was trying to make little cot and cushions and shit like that, but it just, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't bring a bed in her living room, a mattress. So I was trying to, like, I was literally taking like my little blankets. I was literally taking my clothes, put my clothes on the floor to make a soft cushion, and then put my blankets on top of me so I could sleep. And then on top of that, I couldn't get a full night's sleep because she didn't want her landlord to see me in the house. So I had to get up early in the morning, fix the living room, and get out the house. So I would be out the house before the landlord would see me, and then I would have to wait. I have to go to work, stand outside, and wait for my job to open. Like, I didn't have no life. It was like crazy. Then I had to come in the house at a certain time, not make any noise, and just sit there and watch TV. And then I was being treated like a child. Then it was like, oh, I had to turn the TV off at a certain time too. Shit, the worst part of my life, man. It was crazy. And I was an adult, you know what I'm saying? But yo, when you don't handle your business, that's shit like that can happen to you, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you always gotta handle your business, man. I'll be totally honest with you guys and girls. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Thinking about that. So now I'm in that situation. So then my girl, who's still my girlfriend now, she winds up finding me a spot. Like, she found me a spot. And when she found me a spot, I went over there, spoke with the landlord, and they let me move in. I was like, oh shit. And at this time, my job started to pay us again. They finally got some grant money back in and said, we got to pay these employees, and, you know what I'm saying, they helped. I think they might have got like help from like, I work at a Boys and Girls Club, but there's a Boys and Girls Club of America. I think they might have got help from them, or had some people send in grant money so that we could still help the community and get the staff paid. So now I'm in a spot, and then, you know, we sold most of our stuff, and we lost a lot of our stuff because most of our stuff went to a storage facility. That's when they come and move your stuff out, they bring it, you know what I'm saying, to the storage facility. And I never went back to go. I didn't even know where my stuff was at, and I never went to even go look for it, man. Whatever it was. So I wound up having to start buying stuff over, new beds, clothes, everything, you know what I'm saying? And then new computer table. I did have my computer though. And I started trying to make beats again at that time. So after being homeless, I started making beats for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling it. One reason why I wasn't really feeling it was because I wasn't with my twin brother. Like, he wasn't there in the house. He wasn't like, yo, come through, nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was literally just me, just in my room, because it wasn't even that big of an apartment. And I was just, you know, trying to make beats. And I also didn't have no motivation because there was nobody behind me, like, artist-wise, really there. I wasn't selling beats at the time. I was making sample beats, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to sell. I didn't have a manager. There was nothing like pushing me in the music industry. So after maybe 2 years of making beats, after getting back into like a place or whatever, I just stopped, man. And then I wound up moving out of that place, moving in with my girl, and then she wound up getting me like an Xbox 360, and her brother used to play this game called Gears of War. So I was like, oh, that's pretty dope, I want to play it. So once I started playing Gears of War, it's very competitive, and I liked it. So I wound up started playing video games a lot, just going to work and just living like that simple life and not trying to worry about the music industry. And at the same time, music started to change to all this mumble rap and all this other stuff, and I was like, I'm not fucking with that. So I'm definitely not going back into the game or trying to go back to the game. So my music got stagnant for years on end, you know what I'm saying? A lot of years. So think about that, what I just told you. So basically, I started out as a sample-based producer because I didn't know how to do the other way, you know what I'm saying, originally. I didn't have any music theory, no knowledge and so forth about music. So I was basically stuck doing this one thing. Then once I moved in with my girl, she was like, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do about the entertainment? She brought it back up. I don't know, we could try to start it again. I'm still in FL Studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't know about outboard gear like that. Like literally, I seen it on YouTube a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like Arsonist, I saw him on Smack, not YouTube, wasn't YouTube. I saw it on Smack DVD, Smack DVD, the Come Up DVD, all those DVDs, Real Talk TV, Hood Legend, that's my brother's DVD. I started to see hardware on there, MPCs and stuff like that. So then she's like, what do you want to do? I said, well, she didn't want to go to school. I heard about this thing on the radio. So I was like, all right, cool. So I got to do something. So I could start going to school for music. But I'm not making music, but I'm going to school for music. And I'm saying, I pulled my computer and stuff back out, and maybe I might make a beat here and there, but it's a sample. So then I went to school for music, and I didn't do nothing with it. I mean, I had acquired a lot of knowledge, but I didn't do anything with it. I didn't chase anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was feeling it, but I wasn't feeling it. You know how you feeling something, but you're just not feeling something at the same time. It's just like, so. Again, it was like me being homeless all over again. I gave up on music and just started doing just, you know what I'm saying, video game stuff. And then eventually, I wound up getting back into graphic design because I wanted to make websites for my video game team. We had like a team, like a clan. So that's when I started to get back into like graphic design, doing things like that. But it wasn't music. And then so from 2007. From like 2007 to like 2018. And 2018 is when I saw the MPC Live on like a website. And I was like, that's crazy. And I didn't even know technology blew up like that because I wasn't even worried about it. I just had my video game stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just going outside, just chilling, just doing normal stuff. So when I got the MPC and I wanted to learn music, I said, I had FL Studio. It was the pirated version. And I had loaded it up on the computer and I tried to make a beat and I couldn't do it because I didn't like, literally I'm looking at the screen and I just didn't like moving the mouse anymore. I didn't like chopping up using the mouse anymore. I said, I don't want to do that. So when I got the MPC, now I had the MPC came in. I messed with it for a little bit, but I didn't really know how to use the hardware because I'd never used hardware like that before in my life. And I didn't read the manual. So, but then I was like, when I went back to FL Studio for that one time, it made me go back to MPC. So when I'm on the MPC now, I'm looking at tutorials online, figuring out how to use it. I find out how to use it in a way that's similar to like using FL Studio, but more manually in the MPC. And I learned how to do all this chops and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is what A-Rap Music was doing. This is what Arsonist was doing. This is what Ninth Wonder was doing. This is what, you know what I'm saying, the RZA was doing. This is what Alchemist was doing. I started naming all these producers, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, hit the pads, this is crazy. And then I had synthesizers. So that's when I said, now it's time to learn how to make music the way I want to make it. So if you think about my path really didn't start until 2018 of me creating original. Like really creating original and learning how these music composers are putting these sounds together to make a ill, dope track or song or score for background. And eventually being chopped up by hip hop producers and make these dope beats. But now I could do it all in one. I could make these dope sounds that sound like it comes from a movie score and then make these hip hop beats over the top of it and then be able to pull the sounds in and out that these other producers weren't able to do back in the days because they were just taking that big clump of sound. Now their beats are so unique because they would take that loop and they would do crazy stuff to that loop. But now I have an upper hand because I can make the loop like John Williams, put it into the MPC. I could not even put it in. I could make the loop inside the MPC, and now I can make the crazy beats. I could also make the crazy chops, but I could also pull sounds in and out. So that's what's really different about Dynasty compared to those other producers, because how diverse my sound can actually be through the course of a song, because there's so much stuff I could pull in and out. I could literally make an ill dope sample, you know what I'm saying? Export it out, bring it back into MPC, start beating it up on the pad, chopping up like how the older producers used to do, and still have the original project file. So then now I could take that loop that I just made, or those couple loops or whatever, put that back in with the original file that has all the MIDI data and stuff like that. And now I can make something that's even crazy, because now I have the original strings. I can start pulling that stuff out. Then I can throw in the crazy chops that I did. It's so diverse in the way that I can make music. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then my style, the way that I use like my reverb and stuff like that, because my style is called Ghost Wave. That's my style of music. Ghost Wave. If you don't know, it's called Ghost Wave music, or Ghost Wave. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it's Ghost Wave is because the way that I mix and master my sounds is that I take a lot of stuff out, which leaves a lot of air in the sound. So since it's so airy, it sounds like a ghost is flying through your house, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You see if a ghost flying is like whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just flying, like, you know, it's air. That's Ghost Wave. So now I use the cinematic approach along with the chopping up ill hip hop style we have, with my way I mix and take stuff out of sounds and put like that air into it to make the Ghost Wave music. So I didn't start until 2018 really. So what's it, about to be 2022? So it's 2021. So what, 3 years of me mastering this, of just becoming me. So it's a lot of people who've actually been. So this reason why I'm saying this is because I don't want people to think like, you know, since I made a beat in 2003, that I have experience from 2003 all the way into 2022. That's not the case. I have limited experience for my first 4 years of making beats, or 4 or 5 years of making beats. It was a lot of problems, technical issues with the production. A lot of the sounds, the beats are just not right. It's bad. Kick drums is all over the place. There's no compression. There's no roll off on the highs. The snares are Pearson. It's the hi-hats. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Some of the samples are not even looping up properly. They're off beat. There's a lot of problems with my older beats. So now coming back into 2018, when I started, I had to learn how to create music. I really had to learn. I really had to learn how music was created, the sounds of bringing implemented into these devices, how to, you know what I'm saying, stay on rhythm, beat. Then after I learned how to create music the way I wanted to learn how to create it, then I had to create my own style. So think about that. Going from learning from sampling, then going to learning years later after giving up just playing video games and all that stuff, you finally get back into it, learning the way that I really want to learn, and then creating your own style. I remember I was telling Lift the Noise, I want to create my own genre of music. And now I feel like I have created my own genre of music with that Ghost Wave music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an airy, you know what I'm saying, wavy style of hip hop. And but also not only that, it's the structure of the song. So when I finally released the Ghost Wave, like I started showing people the Ghost Wave, the tutorials and stuff like that, it's the structure of the song too. It's a little bit different from the way that people structure their songs right now. It's different. Little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And it's little nuances that I'm adding to it, to little characteristics like, oh, you can add this, certain, whatever. When it comes out, when I show y'all, because I got a ton of beats like that already, but when I want to showcase it and show everybody, then you'll find out. So now I create my own style. And now we're at the point where Dynasty, you know what I'm saying, oO5 Dynasty, like I'm here. And I feel ready, and I feel competitive. I feel just you know what I'm saying, hungry. I'm making songs now, like with vocals on it. Like, and think about that too. I wasn't even an artist. Legend's the artist in the family. Oh, I forgot to give Legend a shout out, man. Shout out to my twin brother, Words from a True Legend. You know what I'm saying? They made it in the video somewhere, right? I got you, brother. I got you. But so now I'm an artist. So now here's the crazy thing. So now I know how to make my style of beats in full entirety. I have my own style, my own genre of music, basically, my own genre of hip hop, if you want to say. I mean, this is my style, Ghost Wave music. And then from there, I gotta make a Ghost Wave track from scratch, because there's always scratch. And then I have to write my own lyrics after I do that. And then record a song. And then have my good friend, Ghetto Styles, help me out with like a mix and master of my record. That's where I'm at right now. That's Dynasty in a nutshell. Then I do my own graphics, my own logo. I do a logo for almost everything. You know what I'm saying? It could be a simple text inside of a thumbnail, but it's got to be a logo. So I could just, you know what I'm saying, boom. My own logo. And then send it off to my distributor, my publishing administrator. I forgot to say that in the last video. Publisher administrator is like Song Trust, or I think Harry Fox, I think might be one too. But anyway, and you know, BMI, and then get that music out there and get ready to go. So that's where I'm at. That's where Dynasty's at. That's the journey of my music. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, learning all my other skills. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't only just doing music too. We have to take that into consideration as well. So think about that. I was dancing. You know what I'm saying? I was teaching dance, web design, and web design is a lot harder than what people know because I'm dealing with like a lot of programs: Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Macromedia, Flash, Fireworks. Then I'm also diving into 3D Studio Max, then Cinema 4D. Then then I got to go into Illustrator. Then all this new stuff come out. Like I was doing Image Ready. I had to learn that program for my animations back in the days. Then all the new stuff come out like Affinity Designer, Affinity Photo, Affinity Publisher, right? Then Premiere Pro. Oh man, there's so many. Maya, there's so many. Anyway, the camera just cut off for me. But you gotta learn them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to learn all these different programs, perfect them, be really, really good at them, at the same time, do music. So my life is full, man. It's a full life. I ain't gonna lie to you guys and girls, man. It's actually full, man. It's full of a lot of stuff. And I have a lot of knowledge up here. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, yo. Dynasty. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta get that Ghost Wave sound. Now I'm gonna do like a Ghost Wave tag. So when I drop a Ghost Wave beat, I'm gonna have to say like Ghost Wave music. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. So I got a couple tags coming. So I have my Dynasty tag, Dynasty, right? Then I have another tag coming that's more cinematic. Like a cinematic tag, like a little child saying like Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually heard the sample. Well, I didn't hear it. Ghetto Styles heard the sample on the show saying like, we need more Dynasty, or we need Dynasty. And I can't find the show now. My kids was watching it and I can't find it. I gotta find that show. So either I can sample that, or I want to sample one of my kids saying the same thing over again. You know what I'm saying? Not add all the nuances like the ambient sounds and stuff to their vocals. Then I have another sample that I'm doing that says, we are a Dynasty, something like that, right? But it's like a robotic sound. So I'm gonna have 3 different tags for me. But then I want to get that Ghost Wave music tag. So that'll be like 4 tags. And I'll just rock with those tags. Those would be like my signature tags. But that's it, man. Yo, shout out to everybody, man. You know how we do, man. It's your boy oO5 Dynasty. And you know what? I got something coming up soon. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. But anyway, yo, let me get out of here, man. I've been talking enough today, man. Today was a good vlog. I ain't gonna front. It was rambling, but you still get a chance to see who I am and, you know what I'm saying, my little musical journey to where I'm at now with the Ghost Wave music, oO5 Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy oO5 Dynasty, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.